for them when they win. I criticize them when they're messing up in an effort to make sure that you don't do it again. I'm not wishing anybody to fail, but I have to call it how I see it, because I have an audience to answer to. These players, I don't get paid to talk.
LeBron James is now at the center of a shocking FBI investigation that's rocked the entire sports world. Agents raided his homes in Los Angeles and Ohio, uncovering evidence that this case goes far beyond basketball. Dubbed Operation Nothing But Bet, the probe began as a quiet look into insider betting within the NBA, but it's exploded into one of the league's biggest scandals ever. Investigators are following money trails, secret communications, and leaked medical data, and every lead seems to point toward the one man everyone thought could never fall: LeBron James.
Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible.
The first major crack in the story came when LeBron James's close friend and former teammate, Damon Jones, was indicted, and that changed everything. Court documents revealed Jones had been secretly selling insider injury information before major Lakers games, including one against the Bucks in February 2023 and another versus the Thunder in January 2024. In one alleged text, prosecutors claim Jones told someone to get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight. Just hours later, LeBron mysteriously sat out that same game with an ankle issue, and the Bucks cruised to victory. What looked like a case focused solely on Jones suddenly escalated when FBI agents showed up at LeBron's homes. Teams reportedly seized phones, computers, and financial records, searching for links between Jones's betting ring and a high-profile player's money network. That player being LeBron James himself. He hasn't been charged yet, but fans are questioning if he's truly just a witness.
First indictment involves 6 defendants. This scheme is an insider sports betting conspiracy that exploited confidential information about National Basketball Association athletes and teams.
The scandal erupted when LeBron James's longtime friend and former teammate, Damon Jones, was indicted. That's when things got real. Court filings revealed Jones had been leaking insider injury details before key Lakers matchups, including the Bucks game in February 2023 and the Thunder clash in January 2024. Prosecutors even exposed a text where Jones urged someone to get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight. Just hours later, LeBron mysteriously sat out that same game with an ankle issue, and the Bucks cruised to victory. What began as a straightforward case against Jones took a darker turn when federal agents shifted their focus toward LeBron himself. FBI teams reportedly raided his homes in Los Angeles and Ohio, seizing devices and financial records while searching for ties between Jones's betting ring and a top player's account, that player being LeBron. No charges yet, but whispers suggest he's far from just a bystander.
More breaking news this morning. 2 big names in the NBA among more than 30 people arrested in connection with federal investigation into sports betting and illegal.
The real twist in this saga comes from the FBI's latest findings. The NBA insists LeBron James had no knowledge of Damon Jones's betting activities, and sources told The Athletic their bond was purely personal. But as the probe intensified, everything shifted. Federal records revealed agents weren't just tracking Jones anymore. They were examining his communications with LeBron himself. That's when a new name appeared on the warrant, LeBron James. And now everyone's asking, why seize files from his homes if he's only a witness? The warrants even referenced the coordination of privileged information, a phrase rarely used unless conspiracy is suspected. Even more shocking, the key Bucks game happened just 2 days after LeBron broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time scoring record. He sat out right after that historic night, the same evening Jones allegedly sold his betting tip. Intentional or not, the timing feels far too suspicious.
Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra, to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and
You can't ignore the timing of all this. The NBA is already battling a huge integrity crisis, with federal charges hitting big names like Chauncey Billups and Miami's Terry Rozier under the same operation, Nothing But Bet. But now, all eyes are locked on LeBron James. When footage surfaced showing FBI vehicles outside his Brentwood mansion, the internet erupted. Some dismissed it as fallout from Jones's scandal, but legal analysts weren't convinced. The FBI doesn't raid a witness's home without a reason. LeBron's camp stayed silent, only stating they were fully cooperating, which insiders interpreted as ongoing negotiations. Sources say agents seized encrypted tablets and other team-linked devices, possibly containing travelogues and schedules dating back to 2022, the same period Jones began shadowing the Lakers. Now, whispers suggest the betting scandal might just be the surface. Investigators are reportedly tracing connections between Jones, Hollywood insiders, and LeBron's wider network.
Interestingly, we haven't seen the indictments yet. There's been some time lag. I suppose it will take some time to go through all the forensic, evidence.
When asked why agents circled back, one analyst put it plainly: Operation Nothing But Bet isn't just about gambling. It's reportedly tied to possible money laundering across sports and entertainment, where sponsorships, charity funds, and event money often mix, leaving room for shady transfers. If any trail links back to Jones or his circle, the fallout could be massive. Publicly, LeBron seems calm, recently seen courtside in LA, smiling in a floral cardigan. But insiders say the pressure is immense. He's canceled interviews, limited travel, and gone silent as the Lakers await clarity. For now, one of basketball's biggest icons stands squarely in the middle of a federal storm.
Same kind of extortion that we heard when Cassie took the stand and testified on that airplane ride back from France. Diddy said, "You don't do a freak off, I'm going to release one of the freak off videos that you are profiled in and humiliate."
And just as the world demands answers about the money, the bets, and the secret messages, investigators have turned their attention to something far darker. They're now probing LeBron's private connections to a man already imprisoned for hosting notorious underground gatherings. That's where the case takes a chilling turn. The investigation, the rumors, the entire narrative. And that's exactly where this story continues.
That he has, with others, and just because no one else has been charged, which normally in a RICO case, you would have others charged. It was a statute designed to get mob bosses, trying to get at criminal behavior that's like a web of criminal behavior that you can't necessarily prove like the one thing or the statute of limitations expired on the other thing, but you're just showing this bad guy who's operating what's clearly an enterprise that over and over engages in criminal problems.
When federal agents searched LeBron James's properties, it wasn't just about gambling. The FBI was mapping his social network, tracing connections that stretched far beyond sports. What began as a betting investigation quickly expanded into the entertainment world, uncovering celebrity events, hidden finances, and exclusive guest lists. The probe took a sharper turn when it brushed against the fallen empire of a powerful music mogul, recently sentenced to more than 4 years in prison for illicit dealings. Suddenly, one of basketball's biggest icons was being mentioned in the same breath as that collapsing dynasty. Almost overnight, an old video resurfaced. It showed LeBron laughing beside the mogul during an Instagram live session, saying with a grin, "Ain't no party like his party." At the time, it seemed harmless. Now every frame is being replayed like evidence, viewers analyzing his tone, his expression, even the pause before his laugh, searching for hidden meaning. LeBron hasn't been accused of any crime, but insiders claim his name surfaced in discussions about guests at those infamous private gatherings, events described in federal testimony as far darker than the glamorous images once shared online. His legal team refuses to comment, and the Lakers organization has remained silent. That silence, though, only fuels speculation. As agents raided his homes, prosecutors expanded their operation, codenamed Nothing But Bet, to include financial data connected to the mogul's business network. Internal memos revealed cross-referenced ledgers, suggesting that some of the same intermediaries handled both betting funds and entertainment payments. That's when investigators noticed an overlap between money flow and guest lists. Behind the scenes, publicists scrambled while sponsors began to freeze deals. 2 major brands have already paused campaigns. NBA insiders aren't asking about the mogul anymore. They're asking what LeBron really knew about those private parties. Whispers are spreading among people once tied to the mogul circle. A former event promoter claims LeBron's name appeared in coordination messages dating back to 2018, though those files haven't been released. Another insider alleges FBI analysts discovered contact logs on seized phones referencing several top athletes. None of it is confirmed, yet online sleuths treat it like open evidence, connecting screenshots, leaked messages, and speculation into sprawling theories. Sources say texts recovered from LeBron's mansion are under review for possible links to secret events in Los Angeles and Miami. Whether those messages were business or personal remains unclear, but in this climate, even silence sounds suspicious.
For them when they win, I criticize them when they're messing up in an effort to make sure that you don't do it again. I'm not wishing anybody to fail, but I have to call it how I see it because I have an audience to answer to. These players, I don't get paid to talk.
LeBron James has always been defined by loyalty. He never forgets the people who rose with him from Akron to global fame. That devotion built a close-knit circle that's followed him through every city, bound by old favors and deep trust. But investigators now view that loyalty as a potential liability. Sources say several of LeBron's longtime friends, men with no official team roles, often appeared at practices or joined team flights, blurring the line between personal and professional life. Staff who questioned their access were told the same thing. If LeBron wanted them there, they stayed. It reinforced his image as a grounded superstar who never abandoned his roots. Yet, with Operation Nothing But Bet expanding, that same loyalty is under scrutiny. Investigators are examining whether LeBron's trust in longtime friends like Damon Jones or certain entertainment figures may have inadvertently opened doors for private information to leak beyond team walls. Former teammates say LeBron had been quietly warned for years about some in his circle, especially those with complicated financial dealings. He listened, but rarely acted. To him, loyalty wasn't a choice, it was a code. Now, that very code may have left him vulnerable to those who used his trust.
Now for some of the biggest trending stories you'll want to know today. Sports legend. People call him the GOAT. LeBron James taking an excused absence from the basketball season. This, as resurfaced video, is being examined.
Psychologists say fame at LeBron James's level blurs the line between friendship and dependence. The same people who protect him can also expose him. Experts note that under relentless pressure,